Hello everybody and welcome back to Sosnovka. So finished up the harvest early this morning in game, and now I'm just kind of waiting on things to progress. I've been sitting at the mission board, and 2 demand missions came up as well as a lawn mission. So I'm going to get several things going. It's going to be lots of fun. So first up, I'm going to actually, wait a minute. I'm hitting too many different keys. Okay. We need to take some wheat to the grain elevator. 38 tons of wheat to the grain elevator, and we need to mow the yard. So, I'm going to send this guy over to the west lawn. And let's see, I want my farm to west lawn course as a transport course. And drive it. Stop at next trigger. Oh, wait a minute, that's not what I wanted because it would stop at the start trigger. Alright. Next up, I'm going to take this guy, get my tipper trailer, and take some wheat to the grain elevator. And you can see I've got lots of wheat, good amount of barley, and I just planted the fields with canola just to have some. So I need 38 tons. That's going to be 3 loads to the grain elevator. The grain elevator is all the way at the south of the map. So yeah, that's going to be a drive. And probably on the next round I will do a course for it. It is a beautiful day in Sosnovka. I'm kind of wandering all over the road with this tractor. I think this is a really heavy load for him. Alright, the other tractor has reached its trigger point. So let me pull off the road, just to the side, and go take care of this. I want to unload that course, load up the mowing course as a fieldwork course, and drive it. Awesome. Okay. Let's see if I've got any traffic behind me. It's coming. Still going. Alright, I don't think there's a better way. Yeah. No better way to get to the grain elevator, so the other one is barley to the village grain elevator, which will be a much shorter trip. I suppose I could cover this. Now I'm going to take the far right, I believe. Yep, and go across this bridge. Yep, that's the right way. Pretty sure I came this way on the Grand Combine tour, but that was a while ago. I don't remember it all. And after I watched that video, I realized how bad the encoding was. So I might have to do that grand tour again. Just because. I apologize for that again. the default options for the recording software were just not very good. Alright, another traffic circle. Now that I've got a mower and a forage wagon, I should probably start with sheep. Although I would need a front loader to deal with the wool. I could at least feed them. And going right through here, we should reach our sell point, which is right over here. Assuming I can, yes, I can drag this up the ramp. I don't think there's any advantage to going up that road. No, that's not going to help me at all. So, yeah, I'll go back. This way. I'm going to go ahead and pass this car. Even though I won't be doing that when I do the course play recording. This map seems very large to me. I think it's because I don't see, at least I haven't figured out a good way to kind of cut through the middle yet. I think in the Bjornholm and the Westbridge maps, and the ones that are based on them, you end up with the farm in the middle and these great paths kind of through the middle of the map. But in this one, you've got let's see, I need to go all the way around. In this one, you've got kind of the forestry area in the middle and the rivers, so you kind of have to go around the peripheral. I might as well have time running a little faster than real time, just to have the crops get done in some sort of reasonable amount of time. I'm hoping I can make enough money selling things to get a new tractor. Maybe even one that can have a front end loader. Okay, so I'm going to do the course recording in a minute. First I'm going to tab over and check on the mower. Okay, mowing mission completed for, call it $7,300, which is very cool. Alright, so I'm going to fill this again with wheat. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go make sure I delivered it to the right place. Just call it paranoia. Yes, 35% complete. Very cool. Alright, now this guy is done. Can stop him. Then I want to load up the West Lawn to Farm course. Drive it as a transfer course. Okay, stop that. Gotta go faster. There we are. And stop at the next trigger, because for some reason he has wanted to just turn in circles when he gets done. Alright, so I'm going to start recording. This is going to be a grain transport course. Start recording. I'm going right back to where I was before. That'll bring me up to 70% complete, and then I'll let the course player do one more run, bringing it up to 105%, assuming my math is correct, which it might not be. Trying to stay on my side of the road as much as possible so that when the course play driver is doing this, he doesn't run into traffic. I think I mentioned this during the touring around, but I think the detail here is cool, how the shoulders of the road are broken up. I think that is a neat detail, and I made the wrong turn. Hang on. Pause that. I'm deleting points on the course now. I'm going to try to fix this. That's irritating that I was talking and thinking and totally messing up. Oh, that's... Pause. Delete, delete. Oh, goodness. My... Okay, pause, delete, delete. Okay, now resume. There we go. Okay, that should work. We'll see. I may have to rebuild it, which would be a little irritating. For some reason, we're not getting points on the bridge, but that'll be okay. And almost there. It's a long run, but hopefully it'll be worth it for the mission reward. Let's do that. And here we go back. Now I've got to remember, it'll be a little easier to find the way because I just have to follow along the other breadcrumbs. But I do have to remember that I can't pass any traffic. Because I would like for the breadcrumbs to all be in their proper lanes. Oh, come on, car. Yeah, this could be a slow trip back. Huh, it's like okay, the map points are down there on the surface, not on the bridge. Interesting. And hopefully he will go a different direction. Yes, very good. I think it would be interesting if Courseplay could deal with passing cars, but I'm pretty sure that would be a really complicated thing to code. We are almost done. I'm really eager for this course recording to be done because I don't want to do this driving again right now. Now I have to remember, sometimes this is hard for me, I have to remember to stop the course in line with where it needs to start to be filled, but before it actually engages on it. So I'm going to stop it. I'm going to save it as cell grain at grain elevator. Elev. Alright, and so I want to do that with wheat and drive. Let's see if that works. We're loading. And I'm going to go over here and check the board, just make sure, and then we'll jump back over there and watch him go, just to make sure the course works. Oh, the west lawn needs mowing again. Back to the lawn. I should have just left him there. Let's see, unload course. I'm just going to go ahead and bring up the mowing course. I'll take him over manually. is a fieldwork course. I really would like a... Actually, that might be a good idea for the next purchase. A tractor that could do both the mower and the forage wagon at the same time. I think the Deutz-Fahr, that's the kind of starting large tractor in Bjornholm, can do both of those at the same time. I don't think he's too expensive. I'll check. But first, oh wait, stop. He was trying to go to one of those turns. Alright, drive that on. This guy is going great. So I'm just going to kind of watch him go for a little bit, make sure nothing interesting happens on the course. Outstanding. So there's $4,000 plus extra $6,000. That's probably good. And the course seems to have worked appropriately, which is very cool. So let's go check on the mower. He's doing his thing. Very good. This is a little more interesting. Just watching him out and do all that. And this is the reason I stayed in the lane, because I don't want him trying to pass at a certain point and running into traffic. It's irritating for him to get behind a slow car, but yeah, could be worse. At least he can still make progress. Okay, he is almost done, I think. Yeah, it should be any time. That really would be nice to be able to pick up the grass on each one of these missions, because I haven't seen anything other than West Lawn come up as a mowing mission, but it's coming up rather frequently. Heck, it might be worth it just to station a tractor here. Alright, this guy is there, so let's stop this guy, because I don't want to continue doing the grain elevator. And now, we need barley. And I'm going to make sure I know where the barley is going. Pretty sure it's going to the village grain elevator. Yep, barley for village grain elevator, 41 tons. Alright. So, as before, I'll do the first one manually, then I'll record it, and then I'll have it. Now, the village grain elevator is right up here. It's not far at all. Maybe I should have done that one first to get the time bonus. Not sure. If I remember correctly, I need to turn... Yeah, that's this dirt road right here. And since that looks like a fill point, I am just curious. I'm going to drive through there just to see what happens. If I get any interesting options. Yeah, nothing interesting. Oh well. Alright, so when I come out of there, I don't want to go down that way. Alright, so I think... Yeah, I think I just need to turn... head around this way to return to the farm. Either way, really, will work. The point is I want to get back on the road, go over the bridge, etc. And the other tractor is ready for its next assignment. While this is filling, I'm just going to be amused to go see if the yard needs mowing again. That would be awesome. And again, let's pull right up here to where we can start filling it. Fill with barley. And while that's happening, I'm going to go check on our favorite West Lawn. No, it does not need mowing again. I'm still going to leave him exactly where he is for a moment, just because. Alright, so I want to start recording. And stay on my side of the road and not hit anybody. During my first attempt at driving around this map, I was actually recording, but I deleted it. I managed to get stuck on this bridge. Actually, I think I deleted it. I ran right up on the guardrail and had to reset the vehicle. I think I'll go around to the left. And there we are again. That should take us up to almost complete. That's 30,000 or 30 tons. We need to get to 41, so one more trip ought to do it. Much shorter to do this one than the other grain elevator. I think it's interesting in both Bjornheim and Westbridge, the chickens are relatively close to the farm and everything else is far away. And this one, the cows are close by, chickens and sheep are far away. I guess that makes a little bit of sense since the cows are the highest maintenance, but I don't know. I haven't been as interested in the chickens since they're so far away and they really don't make that much money. Alright, let's stop this guy right there. And we'll save this as sell grain at the grain elev. And let's load up barley, drive course. Awesome. We'll check back in with him later. For right now, let's go see if the yard needs mowing again. Nope, not yet. We need to deliver paint to the circus. Don't know where the circus is in this map, but sure I'll find out once I have the front loader. Seems to be doing pretty much exactly what I wanted it to. Pleased. Usually, having two courses. I shouldn't say this before it actually finishes. I'll attempt it. Having two courses work correctly the first time is rare. I guess these are relatively easy courses. The ones I have problems with are the ones that involve backing up. For some reason, those just give me all kinds of problems. But at least in this one, the straw doesn't require backing, so that's a good thing. tip trigger was reached. Looks good. Okay, $7,000 more for that. Okay, so I want to stop at last point or next trigger. And when he goes by the jobs board, I will check on the west lawn one more time. That's kind of amusing me just to see if it's going to recycle it. Got $56,000, which is a decent amount. So next thing I need to decide is what to buy. So I've got a couple of ideas. One thing that I thought about, I'll show you in a second when I get down here. I'd like to see if the lawn needs mowing again real quick. I'd also really like to know what that sign says. Oh, just random things. Alright. Still the zebra and pizza. Okay, nothing yet. So, let's make sure this guy stops. Cool. Awesome. Alright, so stop him and unload the course. Very cool. Alright, so next thing, with $56,000, thought about a couple of items. It would be really cool to get a seeder cultivator that doesn't have to have two passes. This one has a 6-meter, it recommends 180 horsepower, and the tractor that I'm using only has 121. Now I know that this guy at 143 doesn't have any problems with it, but it's just not clear to me if the other one can do it. Would also really like a front loader, which would be a little more expensive than I've got right now. The other thing, instead of getting the 6-meter, I could go with, this is one of the mods that's on the Giant site, the 3-meter version of it, which only requires 130 horsepower. That might be better for the current tractor, just because of the lower power requirements. It's also only $35,000. So that's a possibility. What was the other thing I was looking at? Oh, the other one was actually buying the front loader. That's still a little bit out of reach. You could also pick up, this Deutz tractor, which we know can handle that bigger seeder as the next purchase, and in the meantime, it can handle the mower and the forage wagon at the same time. So I'm kind of torn. That one is $460 a day in maintenance. This guy, which can also handle them both, is $330. So, $100 a day difference, but it's going to take a long time to make up that $7,000. I don't know. There's a couple of options here. So I'm still kind of torn, still kind of thinking about it. Let's see what else is going on. I have this feeling that the next time I bring him back, there's going to be, it's going to need mowing again. So let's see if there's any announcements. Nothing to report at this moment. No sales. Come on, West Lawn. West Lawn! Yay! That made me far happier than it really should have. And here we go again. Round and round she goes. And I'll let him run for a bit. Now, what I might should do, I could go with the forage wagon and pick up the grass. That might be fun. Have an episode where we don't actually harvest anything. And I suppose I could use the transfer course, but actually, you know what I'm going to do? I will, let's see, I'll set this as the fieldwork course. Let's load up the mowing course, since that's going to drag it basically right along the path of the mower. I'm not sure if he can take the same kind of turns that the mower can take, but we'll see. Now, I'm going to wait a minute to do this. I would like for this guy, you can see that the course is kind of in two sections, the upper half and the lower half, and I'd kind of like for him to be done with the lower half before the forage wagon starts on it. That seems to be a decent idea. So I'm going to wait on that. I've kind of lost track of which round we're on. Oh, this looks like the outer one. Most of the stuff in there looks complete. So yeah, it's probably getting ready to move up to the upper section. Yeah, it is. So, drive the course. Let's see how quickly this felt done. Why is he offset so far from the main course? Is he on the wrong one? Maybe not. It's already 35% done. Now, where's the best place to... Should I go sell it? Yeah, probably. And while those are working, let's just go see if anything else has popped up. This is one reason I think that that Deutz Fahr tractor would be nice. If I'm thinking about it the right way, I could basically be doing both of those jobs at the same time, and basically free up two tractors. But I want to think about it just a little bit more before spending the money. Work tool needs to be unloaded. Alright, so I'm going to stop this driver, and I need to turn north. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to make an unload course. So I'm going to unload this, start a recording now. If I go straight up here to the road and turn right, I should be able to go over to this bunker, drive through it, and if I remember correctly, that will give me a nice unload. Kind of the same way you do a straw unloading course. Has the advantage of not requiring me to back up. I'm not going to worry about going on the road on this one. I'm just going to go back over the grass. It's kind of a interesting flat grass area. I might, if I start needing grass, I might make something to mow it real quick. Okay, the mower is finished. Alright, so I want to save this as west lawn cell to north. I'm not sure if that name makes sense or not, but, you know, whatever. So what I want to do next, I was down here somewhere. I'm going to load up the west lawn mowing course. And the question is, where was I? Let's assume I was right in here somewhere. Alright, so I would like to do the west lawn mowing, and then I'd like to append the west lawn cell to north course. Then I'd like to drive it. And let's see if that does what I expect. In the meantime, let me move this guy out of the way. Just sort of clear him out over here. He's obviously having a little bit of trouble with the tight turns, but he's doing okay. And also on the turns, he's a little bit, since the pickup is behind the tractor, it's coming a little bit to the inside. But overall, it's doing pretty well, honestly. Consider I'm really just viewing this as okay, so it's not unloading the way I expected it to. Now, is that because I don't have that course loaded? Huh. Not sure. Okay, well, that didn't work. You know what? I'll just take this back to the farm and dump it in the silage bin. That'll be a decent place to put it. Oh, and look, we've got 64,000, which means that is enough for the New Holland front loader, at least the tractor for it, if we want to go that route. Now, let me get this guy home real quick. So I want to do West Lawn to farm, and oh, drive it out. All right, we'll take this guy home too. And when we get there, I want to check on the status of the crops. And I think that'll be it for the episode. I mean, the crops should not be ready to harvest yet. But tomorrow in-game they will. Like I said, it was early this morning in-game when I finished them. So it's going to be early in the morning when they're ready to harvest. Whoa, 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 don't fall off. I know actually saying that did not help in any way, but, you know, it's what you do. And then I'm going to also have to go remember how to do these unloading courses. How big is this thing? Okay, so 2% full. This is what I was talking about. He finished the course and then he tried to circle for some reason. No idea. So if I can figure that out, it would be cool to have this guy go and get all the grass off the west lawn and bring it back. But for right now, I'm not quite sure how to do that, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's check the status. We've got the fields are growing. They're getting close. So yeah, it should be tonight when they're done. And there we go. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode up there, not go overly long. Got several courses done, made quite a bit of money, and now I've just got to decide what to buy. But that will be a topic for next time. Thanks for watching, and see you then.